everybody. Today we're going to be doing a video about houseplants and how you can keep them in your classroom or you can keep them in your home. Some very basics about how to get started. And so I brought with me my friend Kim, who is much more well-versed on houseplants than myself. And so she's going to be leading our video today. This is Kim.
Hello, I'm Kim. So I'm studying botany because I plan to go into horticultural therapy. So I have a physical knowledge of plants and like a scientific knowledge of plants a little bit too.
Cool. Thanks, Kim.
First, we're going to talk about some plants that will do well in low light. So if you have small windows, if you aren't getting good sunlight through the windows, or if you're in a basement, these will do really well. They'll keep their color and they will still put out new growth. The first plant we're going to talk about is the peace lily. Peace lilies come in a lot of different varieties, which is really nice. I like this one because it has these stripes on the leaves. But they also come in just really dark, like emerald leaves. They are really good in low light, but if you can give them some extra light, they'll flower for you. During the summertime, they'll need a little bit more water, so I water mine every 2 or 3 days about, and in the winter, down to maybe every 2 weeks. But I always lift the pot up. If it feels heavy, then it probably doesn't need any water, but it's light to give it a little bit. When I water the peace lilies, and really every plant, I put them in a little tray and let them soak the water up. So I'll pour some water in and then let them soak it up from the bottom, so I know they're really saturated. These are snake plants. Their scientific name is Sansevieria. They are really good for low light as well because they will keep this nice, these ones have yellow and then these ones have green, and they also have like a really dark green, so they'll keep that even in low light, and they'll put out lots of new growth. Like this is all new growth here. They need almost no water. I water them in the summertime maybe once a month, and in the wintertime I don't water them at all. So they're really good if you want some greenery around, but aren't really good at remembering to water. These are also really nice because they'll warn you when they want some water and they'll get wrinkly like this. So these are really good to have around too. This one is an Aralia. They also do really well in low light, and they actually will grow a ton in the low light. I had to cut this one down because it had spider mites, and this is all growth from the last year, including the winter time. So this was a lot of growth during the winter, and summer has just started, and it's already put a ton of new stuff out. So they're really quick growers. They also will need more water during the summer, but I don't have to water them as much as the peace lily. Maybe once a week. And again, I just stick them in another little dish and let them soak up as much water as they want. This is a ZZ plant. They're really similar to the snake plants. They don't need a ton of water. I just watered this one today, but I hadn't watered it for maybe 2 months before that. So they're really good about taking neglect, because I have it up on a high shelf and don't water it. And it also doesn't get very much sun up there. But it still there's a little bit of new growth coming in down here, and summer just started, so it'll be putting up. Next, we're going to talk about some plants that will do better the more sunlight you can give them. They'll get this nice white coloring. This is a Pothos Pearls and Jade, and they are known for this like splotchy white variegation. I really like them because they're vining plants, so they'll, if you put them like in a hanging basket, they'll vine down. And they get really bushy, which is fun. The pearls and jade don't need too much water. Like the other ones, I usually just judge by the weight of the pot. But you can also just stick a finger in, and if it's dry, give it some water. They will need more water during the summer because that's when they're doing most of their growth. And then maybe just once a month in the winter time. This is a elastica, Ficus elastica. It's called a rubber tree plant. I think the specific name is a ruby for this one because it has this red color. And again, the more sunlight they get, the more white and the more red coloration they'll have. But these ones don't need as much water. Even in the summertime, I would water them maybe once a month. And this one's already putting out a nice leaf. Next, this pothos, it's a golden pothos, and it has not as much as the pearls and jade, but it gets little splotches of white in higher light, but they will also do well. All of these will do well in lower light. They'll just stay greener. These ones don't need as much sun or water, but they will get massive. The emerald in particular and the golden get leaves that are like this big if they get enough water. This one down here is a croton, and it's super colorful because I've had it in pretty high light. That's how it gets this orange and red. Normally they're this green, and then once they get some sun, they turn into this really bright, vibrant red. And next, last are these philodendron rios. Here's a big full one, and then here's a little baby that's growing. And these are also really viney, so they'll vine out like this. This has a long vine over here. And they will have more of this coloration in the middle the more sunlight they get. So I only touched on a couple of plants. There are a few that I didn't name, like this Chinese evergreen. So if you want more information, here are a couple of the books that really helped me out a lot, especially when I was getting started. How to Not Kill Your Houseplants was especially helpful, and I really like it because the first few pages have like every plant that I have ever seen, rare or common, sturdy or super delicate. Like these polka dot plants, I can't keep alive because they are drama queens and they dry up too quickly. So it's super well illustrated, and then every plant has its own page. And this one is nice because it has a little, let me see if I can find a page, but like these are good plants to keep on your desk. So that was really nice for me as someone who was working in an office setting for a while. So How to Not Kill Your Houseplants. And then the other one that was also really helpful is this, Houseplants for a Healthy Home. I mostly just really liked how simple this one is. Again, every plant, there's the queen fern, has its own page, a cute little illustration. And then this one has some health benefits too. I personally would take those with a grain of salt because it's not very well studied, so don't live and die with that. But these have really good information on how to care for the individual plants. So in those books, there's also a bit about diagnosing some issues. Like this prayer plant does not have, this leaf does not look happy. So yellowing is a sign of both underwatering and overwatering. A general rule is if the yellowing is starting from the outside and coming in, it's underwatering. And like on this guy, it's kind of from the middle out, which means I might be overwatering this one a little bit. So that's a good rule of thumb. If we look at this monstera, these guys are a little bit prone to pests, so that's something you also have to keep an eye out for. They get spider mites, and you can you can diagnose that with running your fingers along, and you'll find little spider webs because they are literal little spider mites, and they grow webs. So I hope that you have learned about some plants today. I hope you enjoyed my little display. Go out and get yourself some philodendrons or a Hoya or a Monstera because they are literally therapy, and they'll make you feel so much better. Just waking up to them in my room makes me feel so much better.